Whoop, whoop. Huh. Say squad, gang, we back in this mug with a Madden 23 face of the franchise. This is different than the linebacker one that we're doing. This is very sentimental to me. The very first Madden superstar mode that I played through, and I mean I played multiple years, was Madden 07. Madden 07 was so in-depth, man. So in-depth. It made you want to play multiple years. It was so much that you could do on that game. And in that game, I was so obsessed with being a receiver. And at that time, that was before Calvin Johnson came out. I think Randy Moss was like the main tall possession receiver at the time. And then you had Calvin Johnson who came in later on. And he was the prototype. Back then, I made a 6'1" receiver, and I took him through the league. I think I was like 13 years in. I did 13 years on Madden 07 Superstar mode, and I put up Hall of Fame numbers, but it wasn't video game-like numbers. It was actually real-life numbers, like a really good receiver in real life. Like in a game, I may have had 5 catches, 130 yards. Like I was doing it like that. So what I did was I created a receiver, and of course now I'm about 6'3", 6'4". So I didn't want to go 6'1". That was me back when I was a younger kid. And now I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna make a possession receiver. I put him on the Jaguars. I didn't want to go through all the cutscene stuff because that's not really important to me. You feel me? That's not important to me. I want to go ahead and do this receiver. I made him 6'6". All right, he's 6'6". And if you didn't know, Jaguars, like they had a bunch of, at one point in time, the Jaguars had the tallest receiving core in the league. They had Mike Jones or Matt Jones, I think that was his name. He was 6'6". They had Ernest Wilford. He was like 6'5". And they had another cat, I forgot his name, but he was like 6'5" too. And that was the X receiver, the Y receiver. Like their whole receiving squad was just above 6'5". So what I did was, and matter of fact, his number, one of the dude's numbers was 11. So it is fitting. I feel like the Jags have a young team. They have a solid quarterback. We can probably make something work. I think they have Christian Kirk as their receiver. We don't really care about all that. I'm going to be the number one. I'm going to be the big boss. Their defense is spotty, but it's something about playing in Jacksonville, that just makes me want to play for this team. I like the stadium. The stadium in real life, I'm going to keep it 110% real with you. Their concessions suck. Straight up. Worst concessions in the league, you feel me? The worst concessions. But I want to roll with these boys.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Browns and the Jags, and it comes your way next on EA Sports. We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away.
Back to what I was saying though, the concessions are sorry. It's not really a great place to get concessions, as I try to go for the catch and get nothing. But I'm from Louisiana. My favorite team is the New Orleans Saints. But the Jacksonville Jaguars, I like them. I like the Jaguars. They're cool. As I get that big game, you feel your boy. as we get the big game. I am a New Orleans Saints fan, like I was saying, but the term Duval, that used to just be a chant I used to hear on the radio back in the day as we get sacked. It wasn't really associated with the Jaguars. I was surprised when they made it a chant for the Jaguars, because it used to come on a radio station and dudes used to be like, Duval, and then he used to start talking. Mouse the boy! Nuts on his shoulders. That's what we made him for. And this is on All Madden. It's on All Madden. It's preseason, but damn. Look at the control. He bucked one, too, on the way to the end zone. I was trying to give y'all a little story. Boy, them mauled the kid out there. But like I was saying, the Duval chant was just something that used to come on a black radio station. And it's crazy how they adopted it for the NFL, so that's, or the team, so that's cool. And I get another slant. Jaguars, their playbook is a bunch of slack. Excuse me, I almost choked on my spit. Their playbook is a bunch of slant routes. And I like to do the coaches, suggestions. I like to do that because it makes me feel like I'm just a receiver. I don't want to be a coach. I want to play the receiver role. Whatever comes up, comes up. I don't want all the balls to come to me. And some people like that. Some people want all the balls to go to them, but I don't want the balls to come to me. Like, if I'm open, definitely hit me, but I'm not going to sit here and just call for the ball as I get the first down on the sideline. I'd rather other people get the ball so the numbers are not inflated. I don't want to have a 300-yard game every game.
Here's Lawrence.
I'm cool with the rest of the team getting the ball. I'm cool with them running the ball. I'm cool with giving it to Christian Kirk if they have to. When I'm open, definitely hit your boy. And if I feel like I'm big nuts, definitely throw it to me as I get another slant. I told you this team loves slants. Let's see what we can do. Hit him on the sideline. Like I said, I didn't call for it. I didn't call for it because I don't want the ball all the time. I don't need the ball all the time. If you need me to go get you, ooh, is he get mauled? That's what I miss most about playing receiver, because once like Madden 08 came out, I stopped playing Madden until Madden 15. But I was playing NCAA. But at that point in time, I was playing DN. Like, I love to play defensive end at that point in time. I didn't play receiver ever again up until this point. I always played defensive lineman. But one of the things that I miss most about playing receiver is I messed that route up, but he kind of lobbed that. He should have bullet that thing to me. But I miss doing running plays and pushing the DB over like I did a couple plays ago as we get the completion. And like I said, I'm cool with not being in the game all the time as we do this fullback power and the tight end takes it in. But I'm not opposed to letting the rest of the team score. I just want to get mine. If I get 100 yards in a game, I may get 80 yards in another game. I'm cool with that. I want it to be as close to real life as possible. That's why I'm playing on All Madden. When you play on All Madden, I feel like it's more difficult to just dominate. As we dominate and get to 31, we almost came back on us. But we got the dub in the preseason game. I just want to see how this series may work out. I'm still doing a linebacker series, so definitely look out for those videos because some people are really rocking with the linebacker series. I'm rocking with it. I'm having a good time. I have so many videos pre-recorded for the linebacker series, so I'm just going to start rolling them out soon, but I just wanted to see if this receiver one would do well. Other than that, man, I'm going to catch you on the next one. Y'all boys stay safe out here.